What's poppin'? So today's video will be reacting to another British video, but this is Slangs. So we haven't seen my last video. I pretty much said that I think we did Cockney a Cockney video about what they say, and I got a little bit confused. A little bit of, you know, slang compared to Cockney, you know, word we're supposed to say. But British slangs is like what we say in the US, north and south. Certain slang, like north we say brick outside, cold outside, and then south we say is you're green. It means like you're jealous, you know, you're kind of envy. And yeah, we're gonna check out the latest British slang, but this video was like 8 years ago, so it's not really the latest, it's like the oldest. But comment down below the latest British slang, since it's pretty much 8-9 years later. And yeah, let's get it.
So if your jokes are ream, or if your chirpsing is jokes, well, you're in the right place. This is the Anglophenia guide to the freshest British slang. That's right, we still use the word fresh here in the UK, so don't get fresh with me about it. It's still cool.
Everyone says fresh.
Hi, I'm Kate, and this is Anglophenia. Now, just when you thought you were getting to grips with British slang, the youth or ute of today have gone and added a bunch of new words to get your head around. Now, you've probably heard most of these words before. They're just not being used in a way you might be familiar with. Yeah, thanks to popular culture and social media, the following words have taken on new meanings in Britain. But fear not, this is the Anglophenia guide to using the latest British slang. Well, until a whole bunch of new words crop up next month. Okay, so this is the Anglophenia guide to using the latest British slang, July 2015. Ooh. Wow, we've really got to shorten that title. Dench. I went to see the new James Bond movie, and the new actor who plays M is Dench. Oh, is Dame Judy still in the role? No, it's Ray Fiennes, but his performance was superb. Confused? Don't be. Dench is slang for something that is impressive or super awesome. Dench was invented and popularised by one person. And no, shockingly, that person is not our beloved actress and national treasure, Dame Judi Dench. Although I think we can all agree she is pretty dench. It was actually invented by the British grime rapper Lethal Bizzle, who claims to have coined the term whilst playing a football video game with his cousin. He would shout, "What a dench goal!" every time he scored. After using the word for his 2010 single Dench Stamina, and then featuring it relentlessly on social media, and creating a clothing line of the same name, Dench quickly found its way into the lexicon of today's youth, and even the dictionary. How dench is that?
That's interesting though, like dench, I thought when she said dench it meant like, it's bad. But that's really cool though, it meant like awesome, like it's good. And then he just made a clothing line of all of it, and it's, wow, it's impressive. What's ream?
Look ream, smell ream, be ream, ream. I couldn't have put it better myself. These poetic words to live by are what Joey Essex wrote on his Twitter account. And no, there aren't any typos. Ream is actually a word that was introduced to the rest of the UK a few years ago via Joey and his friends, who are the stars of the British reality TV show The Only Way is Essex, or Towie as most people call it, which follows the glamorous lives of a group of friends based in the county of Essex. Ream means sexy, desirable, or cool, and thanks to the popularity of the TV series, Ream is no longer exclusive to Essex. You could say it's now pretty mainstream. I've also come up with several spin-off shows you could do, including Living the Ream, Joey Fishing for Sea Bream, and The Cat That Got the Ream. Towie producers, call me. Another popular slang expression from Towie is well gel, which is well jealous shortened into a satisfying rhyme. If you're feeling up to it, you could try using both these slang terms together. Babes, your hair's looking ream. I'm well gel.
I honestly, before she said what ream was, I think ream before sounded like maybe something like what you say for like a beer commercial or something. I don't know. Now peak.
Peak can mean both something good and bad, depending on the context, and for that reason can be kinda confusing, but trust me when I say it's all in the intonation. For example, if you were secretly staring at someone's baseball cap from the top of Mount Everest and you loved it, you could say, From this peak, I can't help but peek at that man's peak. And I've got to say, it is peak. But if you hated it, you could say, from this peak, I can't help but peek at that man's peak. And I've got to say, it is peak. Chirpsy.
She said peak like 3 or 4 times that one sentence. But peak, like, yeah, I would say in the US we say it's similar to that, but I feel like peek, it's like we peek through a doorway, or peekaboo, I see you, and then the peak at the top of a mountain. But yeah, similar.
Is not the new tweeting. It is in fact a word used to describe the act of flirting with someone, or as we Brits say, chatting them up. Shocking is another slang word with the same meaning, but it's so 2014. So, if you saw one of your mates flirting with your boyfriend, you could say, "Oi, you chirpsing my fella? Back off, he's mine. Seriously, do one." They're jokes.
Yeah, no worries for
These
that.
are not jokes specifically about nudists. Don't panic. Jokes is a slang word that is mostly used when something is funny, even if it isn't actually a joke. It's often used with the word "there" in front of it, meaning really, very, or obviously. So you could say, "Ah man, that latest Anglophenia episode is their jokes." To which I would reply, "Thanks brah, it's well dench, innit?" Meaning, thank you my friend, it is rather entertaining, isn't it? Occasionally, jokes can be used if something is ridiculous or laughably bad, but this meaning is less popular. It does, however, show just how versatile and often confusing slang words can be. And they're constantly changing, with new words being added all the time. But that's the exciting thing about slang, right? Keeps you guessing, and we'll do our best to keep you in the loop. Are there any
Alright, yeah, so it's over. So the last one, bar jokes or bear jokes, and she said bear jokes. Yeah, we would not say that here in the US. We would say that's a whack joke, or that's lame. I'm like, we would say your joke sucks. I mean, we wouldn't say bear jokes. People look at us like, huh? Bear jokes? What are you talking about? But yeah, very interesting slang. I know it's 2015. Like I said, is there any new slang in 2024? It gotta be, because pretty much 9 years later. Because if she says 2015 jokes, definitely 9 years later, there must be new jokes. There's always, not new jokes, my bad. New slang, my bad. So new slang. Here in the US, I think back then, the slangs we had was like 10 years ago, 9 years ago, I can barely remember. I was 17, 16, 18. I didn't really use slangs really. I don't know. I gotta remember. Maybe I'll make a different video, talk about US slang before and now. I gotta go back in time and remember. But yeah, guys, very interesting video. I know it's kind of old, but if you can find a more update British slang video, comment down below. I'll be more happy to do them. And see you next video. Peace.